So this is the starting of the Santa Cruz Trek. The bus ride again. Shit. But one of those things. I think we got picked up about 20 past 5. It's about a 5-hour drive to the starting point, and then it's an 8 or 10 kilometer walk. So that's a bus, a couple of bags up there, waiting some brekkie, and then we'll be on our way. So we were here 2 days ago doing the Lagoon 69. So I think we're just here for a viewpoint, and this it is again. A little bit more cloudy compared to Laguna 69, but super cool. As our guide. So yeah, should be cool. Let's go start this. So there's Nandy. It's the first stop. It's basically where we catch our meals. Little town. And meals down there. Nice little view. And yeah. So I think we've got about 8 kilometers to go today. Should be about 3 hours or so, and then that's where we make camp and we chill out that side. Yeah, should be good. I'm not too sure what the rain's doing, so hopefully it doesn't rain.
We're off. So we got a guide, got our chef, got the other crew down there, got the crew coming behind us. Got about 10 people on the trek, so it should be pretty cool. Got some Germans, Belgians, Scottish, the Sapper, and the England. So yeah, pretty cool.
But we lost everybody.
But we'll lose everybody on the way. There's pumas, the people will become lunch. Hola, buenos días. Last little bit of town. And then we go into the mountains. The best part is when you're walking, you just find these random little villages in the mountains. Super cool. Slowly making our way to, I think we have to go to the national park, and then from there we start making our way to our first camp. Pretty easy walk so far. Altitude isn't too bad, so that's cool. Loads of farm animals. We've got pigs, dogs, chickens, saw a lizard. Yeah, so for the cost of this trek, I don't know, because I heard different. I heard that it's about $350 for this trek, but we paid 600 soles, and that equates to $130. So it gives you your transportation, gives you hey pooch, it gives you your breakfast, a snack, lunch, tea and dinner every day for 4 days. You get all your equipment, so your sleeping mat, your tent, and your what do you call the thing? Sleeping bag. All you have to do, and then you also get 5 kilos that the donkeys will carry for you. Me, as always, I've packed too much stuff in my main bag. It's not too heavy, but it could be lighter. I think it's all electronics and snacks. But yeah, so that's what you get for it, and for that price, it's super cheap. I think maybe the 350, you might get something similar to Nepal. So you get your little tea houses you stay in, but I'm not sure. But the view, super pretty. Hope you're enjoying. Peace. So we have now entered more of the rural side of the trek, which is great. You follow the path like a road for about an hour, and then you get into this. Somebody up there making coffee. Yeah, this is the part that I've been looking for. So for you guys, where's your favorite hike? And what is like one of the main highlights of that hike? Check this place out. Go like to some sort of highlands. Nice. Beautiful mountains. So down there, that sign, that's the entrance to the park. So you can either buy your entry ticket at the first stop or at this stop down here. Entry ticket, I didn't tell you. Entry ticket is $60 for 4 days. So always remember, keep a little bit of cash on you. Don't actually know what any of this says. Oh, okay, so you need to have a guide to do this because it's a high risk activity. Do not cut the trees, do not make fires, take all your garbage, definitely. Yeah, so I think we stop here for lunch, have a little bit of a break. Our chef is passed out. Yeah, that's lunch. This is our chef making a movie. He's got the plants in the back of his bag. It's called Muna. It's really good for making tea. It's almost got like a minty taste to it. And it's really good for the stomach and a couple of different medicinal attributes to it, so it's pretty cool. Cool plants up there. Super dope. So this dog doesn't actually have an owner by the looks of it. He just follows the tracks, gets you there one piece because he's so big and scary. Give him some food later. Hey Brak. Something I heard that will definitely come in handy for you guys. So if you're planning to do a couple of different hikes in the national park in Huaraz, then you can buy a really big multi-day ticket. Oh, I got a really big bug chasing me. I don't know how much they cost. That's something you have to check up. But you can use it for all the different hikes. So with us, we've had to buy a ticket for, I'm out of breath, for every place. But if you buy the ticket, you don't have to. There's a little bit of a view while I catch my breath. best part is about this trip, they put up your tents. I love it. Like, it's not too much of a mission, but when you've done a hike and then you get here and you see your tent up, it's amazing. So yeah, very cool. I wonder if there's actually toilets here, otherwise toilets behind there. So the campsite is set up. There's our tents over there. That's where we got our munchies. Hola, hola. Right next to a nice little stream. Some fresh water in the morning. I thought we would have to eat outside, but we've actually got a full-on little eatery inside here. Check that out. Bang on. Yeah, super dope. Clouds are rolling in. Should be get a little bit chilly tonight. So we get a sleeping bag and we get a blanket, so I think we should be pretty snug. And there all the meals will carry us to the next place. Good morning. We're looking at day 2 of the Santa Cruz. It's cloudy as balls, so waiting for the sunrise, see what happens. But I've heard that during June the sunrise is actually the best time. Well, it's the best month to see the sunrises and sunsets, so let's hope that it's actually nice and pretty this morning. There's Brucko doing his thing, guarding the tents, waiting for some breakfast, got my coffee, and yeah, let's see what this day brings. It's about 14 kilometers. Morning.
Morning, how are you?
Yeah, good.
Oh, you sleep?
Yeah, good.
Good. Are you ready for home?
Yeah.
With the
That's about 14 kilometers up and down, and it takes about 8 hours, so let's get this done. Peace. There's good old Rupee. So first view, campsite's all the way down there, so we've made a nice little bit of progress in the last 15 minutes. A view of the mountains is sick. So the campsite that we're going to now, they've got one of the most beautiful, or two of the most beautiful mountain ranges. I forgot what they're called, I'll get you the names later. But one, you guys know the Paramount pictures, so that mountain in the background, that's where the mountain came from. This is one that we're going to go visit today. So that's super cool. And then there's another one that's like supposed to be the most beautiful mountain in the world. So yeah, that's what we're going to go check. And this is what we got. It's just so pretty. So pretty. So we've got Tucumanda, that way, and then up onto Union, up that way. And that's where we're going. Don't know what up onto Union is. I think that's probably the campsite or something, or maybe where we stop for lunch. Sun's starting to peek over, and I think that's the Paramount mountain. I think, I'm not too sure. But yeah, there's Babs behind the bush, monitoring on. Got our donkeys, and so I was wrong. That mountain up there is not the Paramount. That's only when we actually get to the campsite. That's called Galaxia. Beautiful mountain. It looks very, very similar to it, but yeah, it's not the guy. And we've got everyone doing their little chill. Yeah, sun was peeking up, and now she's gone behind the clouds. Super pretty. Oh. Yeah, we're at 4,000 meters now, so we're going up to 4,700, and then we go back down to 4,200. So yeah, it's nice gradual. You're looking at you're looking at maybe a 30% incline the entire way. It can't get higher because the donkeys can't go up, so that's why it's a nice steady incline. There's also a zigzag down there. It's another trek, and that goes like, I think on and off 4,500, 5,000 meters the whole way. So that looks a little bit more strenuous. I think it goes up, 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 and then goes across that landslide section. I'm not sure. Okay, so I have to admit, this trek is coming up to something close to Nepal. As I've said before, Nepal's been my favorite place to trek, but this mountain is catching up. Every time I look at it, it's like, oh, it's so pretty, and I hope you guys think it's the same. Also, so if you had to do a long trek, what would you do? How many days would you do? Would you do 4? Let's go between 4 and 21 days. What would you feel comfortable with? What would you take as well? Like, I'll give a breakdown of what's in my bag later, but it's pretty empty because we've got the donkeys carrying some of this stuff, but not a lot. My bag for the Suck and Thai trek will be different. I'll have a bit more stuff in there to keep us going for the 5 days. But yeah, what would you take? Oh, that's a cool shot. So supposedly this is the most difficult part of the trek. It's about 2 kilometers of like quite a bit of ascent. I think we got about 500 to 700 meters. We're at between 4.3 and 4.4 now. The trek down there, I think that's where we get to 4.5. But
We're not going straight
view,
up.
ladies, view, beautiful. Where's my wife? Nandi! Oh, there you are. There's not. She's coming. So we've got about a 1.2 more kilometers up. So we go around there, up, 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 and then we go right. And then it's, I think, about an hour, 2 hours downhill. So not too bad. But yeah, really, actually, like, super easy. Don't get me wrong, altitude is always there. So always come prepared, coca leaves, water, keep hydrated. But yeah, no, definitely a doable hike. So yeah, made it to the top, 4,750. So our view, beautiful. There the rest of the piece walking down. Yeah, pretty pretty decent hike, I must admit. It's beautiful, really, really pretty. I think I'm going with the Paramounts down there, and then, yeah, that's what I said. And then that one is the most beautiful mountain in the world, something like that. And we've got people posting selfies and pictures. And then we've got a lagoon down there. I think that's where we're going to go have a lunch, as far as I know. Yo, I'm not going to concentrate on you too much because we're going downhill. I've got a sprained ankle, my knees are mangled, and I will probably hurt myself even more than I should. But we're doing our descent. Yo, so, been a good hike. You can check, so you got Snow Mountain, and you just follow that ridge down, you got like a little gap, so that's the pass. So we've come from the pass all the way down here, and then we have to walk this way, and you can see the campsite down there. It's yellow, pink, blue. So yeah, dope. The downhill's been really nice. Actually, like it's a little bit rocky, so a couple of loose stones and things, and that means that you can probably twist your ankle and things, so just watch out. These guys are pretty cool because they've got all their camping gear with them, all their food, all that stuff, so their bags are a little bit heavier, and yeah, they're keeping quite a good little pace, so kudos to them. Also, another tip, when trailing, if you see two trails, trust your gut, you're normally right. So two trails, one goes around and one goes over. I'm rating the over is definitely shorter. So, got a little bit of a shortcut. I think this is where your camping trail starts. Looks like there's a signboard down there. Got the other guys down there. So, day 2 complete. Our campsite. We just get to chill, unpack our stuff, enjoy the scenery, and then I think sunset is that way. So I think the sunset should be really awesome tonight. And then sunrise is that way. So it should be even better. So, trek was really good, but when you are inside a tent and this is the view that you get to wake up to, look at this. That's what you call a view. And this is what Germans do to wake up. So we are on day 3 of the Santa Cruz. A good night's sleep. Was a little bit cold. Sleeping at 4,200 meters definitely feels it. Sun's coming out over the mountain, and we've got some cool color coming out that side. Where is it coming from? Oh, it's that way. So yeah, we're heading up to a lagoon this morning. So from 4.2 up to 4.5, then back down, and then we've got like 24 Ks to walk to the next campsite. So yeah, it's a long walk, but I think it's mainly downhill, so that works pretty well. There's my love, everybody else, and everything's we made it. 39 minutes, 4,420 meters, and I can't read that word. What is that word? Wow, this thing's huge. Aricocha Lagoon. Yeah, this thing's it's blue. Wow. Look how blue that is. Thank you, Braco. Doggo guided us the way here. Wow. Alright. Lovely snow mountains around. Morning. How are you guys? Yeah, awesome. Man, I've just sprained my ankle for the second time in like, what, 4 days? This sucks. But the thing is, like, you definitely know what you're made of when you keep on injuring yourself and you keep on going. And that's what it's all about. Like, if you ever get something that kind of puts you in a step backwards, means that you've got another step to go forwards. Always keep that in mind. And this is what is making me go forward. Beautiful nature, lunch in about 20 minutes, maybe less. Beautiful trees. Yeah, always remember, like, there's silver lining on another side. All you have to do is go find it. What up? Last leg for day 3. Weirdly enough, I think we start 4-1. We're going down to 3-8, but it's a lot colder. There's no snow mountains down there I can see. They're all up there. There's rain coming. We've got the good old Belgium dance. And yeah, there's rain coming from up there. But the wind's coming towards us. And yeah, it's a lot colder. So, got layers. If it does decide to rain, we got the waterproof gear, so that's all good. And I think that lagoon down there, I think that's where we stay. But it might just be a little bit more forward. We'll see. Ankle's feeling a lot better, so yeah, that's all good. And Nandy's running. Little trooper. So yeah, keep it going. Yo. There's everybody. Looking for our campsite. It's been about 21 kilometers. Don't know what the time is. But yeah, the ending part, super easy. It's you go down 400 meters, but really, really slowly. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, I was looking for the campsite. Don't know where it is. I'm the tour guide. Yeah, no, super nice hike. It's also a very pretty looking area. Massive mountains either side. Huge valley. So we made it to Chicocha, 3,850 meters. The end of day 3. It's our campsite. super pretty. These rocks are absolutely amazing. There are all the peeps over there. Oh, we even have a little shop, which is crazy. So we get to have a nice little snack, which is definitely rewarding after the last 3 days of eating good food, but just it's nice to have some junk food every now and again. So day 4 of the Santa Cruz Trek. Tent's getting packed up. Sun's coming up slowly. Looks like it was a nice little sunrise. The trek's been absolutely amazing. We've got 10 Ks today. Should take about 4 hours, 3-4 hours. It's all downhill, but it's quite steep in some stages, so we'll take it nice and slow. But otherwise, beautiful trek. Really enjoyable. Sleep has been on and off, so I'd definitely say if you are going to do it, invest in your own sleeping mat, because it will definitely make the experience even or that much better. But yeah, otherwise, been beautiful. Almost the end of the trip, so I guess it's time, if you've made this far, you can listen to me ramble. Gotta do the good old thanks to everybody that is out there, mainly Wolfang. Wolfang, the camera is absolutely great. They've definitely helped me capture every piece of this trek, which is great. Quality out of this world. Battery life also really good. Again, compatibility, size, it works. It works so well. So I'll leave a link in the description so you can grab yourself one if you want to do something like this, or just get yourself into some cool old activities. Or you can grab them on Amazon.com or Wolfang.co. Also, a big shout out to the tour company that we're going with. It's Galaxia Explorer. They're one of the GOATs, one of the first companies actually to do the Santa Cruz. There's so many of these companies nowadays. There's about 30, maybe even more. And again, you've got different prices. It goes up and down, but then you've also got the quality you have to think about. And these guys are doing really well. The guide, Margarita, absolutely awesome. Smiles a lot, keeps you in check. And our chef, Saddam, her husband, also a really solid guy. Made some really good food, kept us all fat and healthy. And again, you've got breakfast, then you've got snacks, then you've got tea time. Tea time's great when it's cold. And of course, you got your good old dinner. Donkey man, named Victor, he was also really good. He took down our tents every single day, beat us to every place. So he's been an absolute star. The peeps that we've been trekking with, also really nice people. It's always good to have, easy. It's always good to have a good group with you. It makes the banter better, and it definitely makes the trek easy in the long run. But enough of my babble. Enjoy the rest of the video, and I'll check you at the end. Peace. And that's a wrap. We have made it. These guys say one more final shout out. You guys have fun? Yeah. Babs. Last little view.